Hitman is a game all about stealth and how quickly you can kill all your targets without bringing too much attention to yourself. Today I will be beating Hitman 3 using only explosives, and on top of that, I'll be doing the silent assassin and suit only. I will be allowed to use my gun or tranquilizer, whatever I bring into the mission, but every kill must be an explosion. Our first mission brings us to Berlin in Germany, where we have to kill 5 out of the 11 ICA agents scattered across the map. These ICA agents all act like guards and will therefore shoot at any sign of danger. My first target is Agent Swan, who was nice enough to stand right next to a gas canister. First I make my way past a few guards with a panic shot. I then proceed to shoot this door open and then run into a room and jump through a window where I have just enough time to shoot the canister next to Agent Swan. This grants me the first and the easiest kill of the mission. My next target is Agent Tremaine, who is a sniper sitting on the top floor of this building. To get to him, I'll have to sneak past a few cameras and do another panic shot on the first guard to make sure he doesn't spot me. After this panic shot, I wait around for a few seconds before running to the sniper's nest. Here I find Agent Tremaine and the bodyguard watching him at all times. I choke out the bodyguard and hide his body so it never gets found. Now it's just Tremaine alone in this room. To kill Agent Tremaine, I brought a baseball to throw at his head to blow him off of the building. This lands me my second kill and onto my next target. Before going to kill my next target, I grab a propane tank and place it next to a window to line up a kill for later. I will later move this propane tank because I lost far too many runs on it not blowing him up. My next target is Agent Thames, who is conveniently sitting right next to a scooter which I can blow up just by shooting at it a few times. This lands me my third kill. This brings me to my next target, which is Agent Green. Green sits on top of a roof with 2 other guards. After waiting around for a few seconds, I throw an egg at the other guard and knock out Green with a brick. This then allows me to grab another propane tank which is positioned behind Green, making that my 4th kill. Now I make my way back to the propane tank that I placed earlier that prepared me for my final kill on Agent Rhodes. Agent Rhodes is sitting in a guard compound with many other guards, which means this is the only way to kill him with an accidental explosion. After this kill, I make my way to the exit and take a stolen bike all the way to my next location, which is in Dartmoor, England. In Dartmoor, my mission is to kill Alexa Carlyle in her mansion and steal a case file located inside of her room in a safe. This surprisingly ended up being the easiest mission in this challenge, as there aren't too many guards who can spot me around the map. For the mission, I brought a tranquilizer, an egg, coins, and smuggled in a micro taser. First, I throw a coin to distract a guard and 2 maids so I can jump through a window into the kitchen where I'll get my propane tank that I'll use to kill my target. I then run into the staff's changing room where I'll pick up my smuggled micro taser. I then make my way over to the stairs, which are guarded by 2 guards. Here I will throw my egg at the faraway guard and wait for the other guards to notice his body. This does not make me lose silent assassin rating and lets me run towards Zachary's room. Zachary is Alexa Carlyle's younger brother who died earlier today. After running past the guards, I use my tranquilizer on one of the housemaids. This makes the 2 guards guarding Zachary's room leave and help him, which then allows me to run into his room and place a trap for Alexa Carlyle. This trap includes the propane tank, which I brought earlier, and a small micro taser. This lets me blow up the propane tank at any given time. Then make my way to her office where she hides the case file. I use my second tranquilizer shot on a guard outside. This lets me put in the code and take the file. After taking the file, I then make my way to the exit and wait 5 minutes for Alexa to sit down in her chair, where she then gets blown up, ending the easiest mission in Hitman 3. Then take a bike all the way to my next location in Chongqing, China. Here in China I need to kill Hush, who is a cybersecurity specialist, and Imogen Royce, who is an archivist working with the ICA. This mission is tied with Dartmoor being the easiest mission in Hitman 3. For this mission I bring a sniper, an egg, and a tranquilizer. I make my way over to a laundromat, where I enter the staff area with the code I found earlier. Here onto the roof of the building and tranquilize one of the guards before then starting to shoot down Imogen Royce's drones. This will eventually lead to her sending up 2 drones to check for who shot them down. I proceed to also shoot these 2 drones down. This makes Royce call Hush and arrange a meeting right next to a gas canister, which I can then shoot, blowing up both of my targets and ending my mission in China. I then make my way to the closest exit, taking the door all the way to Dubai. In Dubai, my mission is to kill Carl Ingram and Marcus Stuyvesant. Dubai is a huge map with many layers to it, but surprisingly it was relatively easy to navigate and to figure out the 2 kills on my target. Bring in a silenced pistol, an egg, and a remote microtaser. I also smuggle in a tranquilizer in the maintenance room. Here I use a glitch called the mod shot. This is done by shooting a locked door with a pistol and repeatedly pausing the game to shoot the door open. I then run to the maintenance room, where I pick up my tranquilizer and use it almost immediately to trank a guard that lets me run up the stairs and towards my first target. My plan is to make him go play golf rather than place an explosive golf ball, but to do this I need to turn on a radio and a vacuum cleaner. To get to the room where Carl is sitting right now, I throw an egg at 2 guards to make one of his bodyguards notice. This then lets me run into the room, turn on the radio to annoy him, and then make him go to another room. While waiting for Carl to go to the other room, I go outside of the building and run down a ladder to grab the explosive golf ball, which I will use to blow him up. This golf ball will be placed in his golf ball basket, and after turning on the vacuum, he'll go blow himself up. This will be the first kill in the mission. To start the vacuum, I'll need to distract a few people away from the vacuum. I do this by tranquilizing the guard standing next to the vacuum, which lets me run over and turn it on. This in turn annoys Carl and makes him go play golf. I start preparing my second kill by taking a propane tank from the maintenance area and running back to where I climbed up the wall. Here I toss the propane tank and place my microtaser next to it. Now both kills are secured, I just need to wait 2 minutes. After climbing back down and waiting around a minute, Carl goes to play golf, and there's my first kill. After this kill, I wait 1 more minute and blow up Marcus Stuyvesant by activating the microtaser. This completed the second hardest mission in Hitman 3. I then make my way down to the elevator, where I go to my final mission in Mendoza, Argentina. This is my final mission, and also the hardest of them. In this mission I need to kill Don Yates and Tamara Vidal, and I'm not allowed to kill Diana Burnwood. This makes killing Tamara Vidal incredibly hard, since she always follows Diana Burnwood around. For this mission I brought a sniper, my pistol, an egg, and also smuggled another sniper in the roof of the building. After picking up my second sniper, I shoot a distraction shot at Tamara. This makes her stand still for a few seconds. I then shoot a series of shots at both her and her bodyguards to make her panic and run towards a car park, mostly isolated. Here I shoot the yellow car to make her blow up, and that earns me my first kill of the mission and the hardest one of the whole challenge. This kill was incredibly hard to figure out, as often I would either get spotted by the guards who were guarding Tamara, or I would blow her and one of her bodyguards up, resulting in me losing Silent Assassin, as you can only kill targets with this rating. After this kill, I drop both of my snipers and run back down to my spawn in the shrine, where there's a propane tank which I'll use to kill Don Yates. Here I throw my egg at the guards who are guarding the entrance to the shrine. This lets me pick up the propane tank and run towards Don Yates. I run up to Don Yates and listen to a painfully long conversation between him and his wife, before deciding the best time to kill him is right before he goes inside his home. This lands me my second kill and finishes Hitman 3 using only explosives, and also getting Silent Assassin suit only on every single map. I run down to Diana, where I dance with her to end my mission, and making me successful in my explosive only run. If you want to see any more videos, feel free to comment some ideas, since this took a very long time to make. A like and a subscription would always be appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.